Okay, I made a major improvement in my channel. $6 for this little mirror here at Walmart. So I could make sure the beard is full of debris before I do the show. And then, of course, the other mirror. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. It's Camo Dave's show for the second show for the 12th of 2021. Yesterday, I figured out what was in my beard. I was eating some of these Hers extra thin pretzels, and that was what was caught in my beard yesterday. It was very embarrassing. A lot of people commented, "Dave, what's that?" He's like, "Do you know you have something in your beard?" We have Heaven on Wheels here. I will not show this video because I know that there were some children watching, and I don't think there's anything terrible in it, but it's, you know, pretty low cut. Yeah, pretty low cut. You know, some of these, especially female nomads, they know, they know what gets men to watch. Well, that's all I'm saying. The channels may not be all that terribly interesting, but some of the guys, yeah, they definitely, tune in to catch the scenery. Foresty Forest continues building out his new van there. Yeah, what's that, a Five Guys? Ooh, I didn't know they had those in Canada. Huh. Anyway, yeah, so he's getting the area. This is where all the magic's going to happen, where all the cooking will take place, and the crock pot and everything else. So it's getting, a lot more room. Look at all that space he's got. Oh my goodness, what's he gonna do with it all? Got Steffi Lee, who has made it to California just in time for the lockdown. And some good, nice video here from her. Hangs out with friends, and a little bit of food in there, and a guy with a really cool schoolie, and a nice video. She produces a nice video. She has some. I like her music choice, and it's just a nice flow and a nice vibe in her videos, and the nice slice of life. Jamie there, Enigmatic Nomadics. I'm sorry, I'm eating the pretzels. I really should swallow them before I start talking. He wants to put 2020 behind him. It was not a particularly good year, he says. The whole issue with Lizz and the van build. Remember, he promised, what was it, the van build of 2019, which was in November in 2019 in Parker. They promised to build promised to build a bus for, a bussy, a schoolie, or whatever, not a schoolie, but a van, whatever, for Lizz, and it never happened, okay? The whole year went by, and it never really happened. He did get a bus. Lizz was, whatever. He said he's hired an attorney. He's trying to raise money for legal fees. I don't know. My advice to Jamie is just get the damn bus built. Get the van built, whatever. He got a bus in Kentucky over the summer, and the half year's gone by. Just get the damn thing done and deliver it and be done with it, and then take it from there. But if you don't produce the bus, it kind of leaves you on the hook, doesn't it? You promised, you made a verbal contract over YouTube to build a bus, to build a van for her. Do it, okay? At least then deliver it, and then if she doesn't like it, that's chapter 2, but anyway. But basically, the damn bus build, van build for Lizz is just up in the air, and he's gonna just say, hey, time to move on. Just head out west, Ehrenberg, Quartzsite, Parker, and forget all the miserable winter there that he's had in North Georgia. All right, so Jamie says he's going to be having his business out west in southwestern Arizona for the time being through the winter, and he's got all this stuff he's got to pack up, and that's his big bus, and he's going to be hauling his butt out west and putting North Georgia in the rearview mirror. Like Campervan Kenny, he did the same thing. I'm out of here, Georgia. I don't know. Maybe it has to do something with the way Georgia voted in the election. I got to get out of here. I don't know. I don't know Jamie's politics, but I can guess. What else can I say? So what does that mean for the van build? You know, he didn't have the van build in 2020, you know, and he said he might have had it in North Georgia. He cleared a whole bunch of land that was his friend owned, and it was kind of like, well, I'm going to have the van build sometime this spring. Well, I guess that's off, at least for North Georgia. I don't know. So, anyway, so I don't know. Sorry, Liz, we got no more than that for you. Jamie's turning the page. I think that's the bus they bought for Liz. But his friend Matt, I think is what he said, is going to be following him out west in his vehicle. So they'll be caravanning in what was going to be Liz's bus. But anyway. That's all. Bigelow, and what does he do with all of his money from YouTube? He feeds stray cats. That's what he does. He feeds stray cats. The Germ. Cape May, New Jersey. Yeah, there's a lot of... my family's name is Hughes, Hughes, not related to Howard, although I wish it was. That's kind of my family hometown, Cape May, New Jersey, south end of the Garden State Parkway. You know, Cold Spring Cemetery, a lot of the great Hugheses are buried there, including Captain Humphrey Hughes, a famous sea captain from way back when. Anyway, and all of his various relatives, including... me someday. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not thinking about that. Anyway, so a good video here from the Germ, and they have this big old sunken. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it, shall we? On an old World War II bunker there up at. Over there at Cape May Point, which is, I spent a lot of time playing around that thing when I was a little kid. Anyway. Yeah, cool. The memories from the Germ. It was an old concrete ship that was sunk off the coast of Cape May Point. They were thinking of building a ferry dock at this location. It actually got built further to the east, I think it was, or west, rather. Anyway, and the ship just keeps deteriorating. When I was a kid, there was quite a lot of this ship there. Now it's almost completely gone. So anyway, good stuff there from Mr. Jeremy. All right, we got a update here from Campervan Kevin here on his Facebook page about what's going on with him and his health issues. I won't get into all that, but he was talking about having the wolf pack, Baby May May, Tucker, and the other one. I can never remember all three of them. Martini. There was a guy that he was renting the land space from in New Mexico, was going to watch them. He drove all the way from there to Arizona to the Phoenix area where Kevin now is, and apparently they decided to figure out a way that Kevin could keep the dogs near him and not have to have them sent all the way over there 7 hours away in New Mexico. And he's got a bunch of friends in the Phoenix area that are helping him out. So he's got some more medical stuff. He's got some medical stuff, appointments planned, and people helping him with the dogs. And yeah, so and he's and he said he is what did he say here? Edibles. What is this? He's edibles. Yeah, well, you know what the edibles are? Yeah, they're not. It's not. Yeah, he's doing that. You know, we can't mention that because the YouTube bot doesn't like people to talk about that. But so he's taking care of the pain that way. And yeah, so anyway, all our best to Kevin. Hope everything works out. We'll let you know. Roger Thornton says, I hope that's Dave's RV Life gets his rig fixed without too much money or drama. Well, we like the drama. I mean, trauma. Okay, I thought it said drama. But yeah, the drama's good for his channel. I think these older large class A's and C's are money suckers that require deep pockets. Bob, cheap RV living. Bob, I guess, is right. Get a van. Yeah, I don't know, but we've seen a lot of the nomads that live in vans have had transmission issues too. So yeah, Venture Van Man Brian had his transmission go out, and he's just driving around in a van. So did Foresty Forest. Now both of them are getting rid of their vans for larger vehicles. Foresty Forest has picked out another van, a bigger one, and I think Adventure Van Man said he's going to a box truck. I don't think, I guess Dave's RV Life originally said last summer he wanted to get rid of this Bounder and get another vehicle. So maybe he's obviously his second guessing that particular decision is now haunting him. Pat says, I hope all goes well with James Wonderlust Estate. Those RVs that what is it? Yeah, whatever that Class A is he's looking at, go for 20 to 30K used for that model and year. Guess he's going to need some work based on the video inside and out. Right. I guess the Tri-Cities can rotate around to different Walmarts. Don't see that as stealth. Yeah, he's in the Tri-Cities in Washington State, so I guess there's a bunch of Walmarts there. There's pretty much no public land to camp at nearby. Hanford, Hanford's not far away, but anyway. Anyway, so it's going to be interesting to see how James handles all this and how he fixes it all up and, what he does for future work. Again, DoorDash, which is what he's been doing, would be kind of hard in a Class A, don't you think? Mark from Arizona says, everyone should have extra tow insurance for the RV vehicle you drive or tow. Extra! Exclamation point. Never rely on your auto insurance. AAA has an RV or camper trailer towing insurance for about $185 a year, which is good. Again, yeah, it's always good to be prepared for the breakdown, and that towing insurance is, insurance that covers the towing costs, especially in a big RV that's going to need a big wrecker to haul it somewhere, is a good idea. Jason Bosievich just wonders why it seems like all these nomads seem to have money issue problems at the same time the stimulus checks are supposed to arrive. I remember that back when the $1,200 checks came out back in like April and May. We saw a lot of people with RV problems, and now we're seeing a lot more having them. I guess they figure, well, if my viewers are getting extra money, maybe they can help me out with things. And it may not be a bad idea. Patty White says she's not worried at all about Dave's RV life. He is the one that thinks clearly at every stop. Yes, at every step. Yes, he is the one nomad. The single one that does that. He has the knowledge to make sure things will be done right, and the insurance thing pisses her off. He has an insurance, and they were supposed to hit his card or account or whatever at the beginning of last December, and they didn't, and he didn't know about it, and they sent a notice about some glitch to his home address in Pennsylvania, and he's not even there. They should have at least sent him an email. Hey, we couldn't make your payment for whatever reason. It's always a good idea for especially insurance payments, health insurance or, important payments like that, car insurance. Just get on your credit card website or check your bank account and make sure the payment actually went through. Always do that a couple days after it's due just to make sure. That's not a bad idea. I do that. My health insurance is on the 1st of the month and my car insurance is on the 4th, and I'll just go to the various account that's hit, whatever credit card that goes on, and I just double check on the 6th or so to make sure both payments are made, and then if they weren't, you got to, deal with it. But that's always a good idea. Camp Goer 1. Camp Goer 1 says, we were talking about Clear-Skinned Creeper squirrel bite. She says he better get some amoxicillin clavamox/clavamox because bites from animals can get nasty fast and hurt like hell. That's very true. And they have germs and bacteria. Squirrels, they eat roadkill and stuff, and then they bite you and those bacteria get into you. It's gross, yeah. We hope Klersky needs to take care of that. Go visit the clinic and get a shot or something. Dave12953 says transmission problems are Nomad's bread and butter. We sure see just about every channel now, and eventually we'll have everybody always that has a transmission problem. It's just, but yeah, you're putting a lot of stress on those transmissions. You're taking them down mountain roads, you're going up and down hills, you're driving a lot. Although in 2020 we haven't seen nomads traveling as much as they used to, but those transmissions are, and a lot of people drive pretty old vehicles. It is true. You don't see a lot of cars that are 20 years old on the road these days, but you do see RVs that are that old and older. Those transmissions are old. Finally, Nomadic Weather Bearer says, you think someone who's covered nomads for years would know the difference between RV classes. I don't know, man. It's kind of a joke. I'm trying to be funny. I know what they are, I think. fifth wheels, campervans, Class Bs, As, Cs. I don't know. It took me a long time to figure out what a fifth wheel was. Fifth wheel, that's just a dopey name for that. I don't know, man. We're just having some fun. Hey, thank you so much. All right, everybody. You all have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, January 12th, 2021. Thanks for watching. Blaganda.